Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Fans of The Bachelorette expressed worry for Jenn Tran's well-being after she acknowledged engaging in bad habits and appeared thin. How is the reality star faring? Lately, Jenn Tran has been under extreme stress. Jenn Tran, the star of Bachelor Nation, has not had an easy few months. She participated on the Bachelor season with Joey Graziadei. She had to cope with a barrage of racist remarks after being announced as the season 21 Bachelorette. She then had to conceal the fact that she was engaged to Devin Strader. They had already broken up by the time it was eventually time to reveal it at the After the Final Rose special. However, following a heated argument with her ex-fiancé on how he ended their relationship, the network forced her to witness the bittersweet engagement anyhow. Fans of The Bachelorette worried about Jenn Tran's well-being. It's likely that Jenn Tran hasn't slept soundly in months. She immediately began filming The Bachelorette after wrapping up The Bachelor. Shortly after her season finale on The Bachelorette aired, she signed up for season 33 of Dancing with the Stars. A recent Instagram story post from her alarmed a fan of Bachelor Nation who believed she might be suffering from stress. To be honest, I took a melatonin gummy last night before bed after the show because I had too much caffeine all day and woke up an absolute zombie and wasted the whole day feeling wonky-yai never again, Jenn Tran wrote with her image. The fans started because she was thinner than normal. On a Reddit post, they stated, "Don't get me wrong, she looks fantastic. However, I was really depressed the previous time I lost weight this drastically." Potential justification. Is Jenn Tran battling depression as a result of their breakup? Perhaps, but she has also shown a lot of flirtation with Jonathan Johnson, a previous competitor. Several Redditors disapproved of the original post and provided a plausible explanation. Dancing with the Stars for Jenn Tran's dramatic weight loss. She participates on DWTS. It is an excellent method of toning and shaping the body on its own. Glow Up DWTS. Bod from DWTS. She is working out hard thanks to the DWTS training. DWTS is where it came from. Gabby Windey also became extremely thin during her DWTS run. Weight loss is a common occurrence on DWTS. She burns several hundred calories dancing for an hour every hour. They spend hours practicing. Do you believe that Jenn Tran's fan overreacted out of concern for her? Or did she lose too much weight? Post your thoughts in the comments section. Devin Strader, Jenn Tran's ex, discredits you just when you thought he couldn't be any worse. In addition to breaking their engagement and sending flirtatious messages to other young women, he also made a dominating request before appearing on The Lone Wolfess. In actuality, Devin was apprehended 7 years before to his appearance on the reality dating program. Information that Jenn probably would have needed to know during her slightly suspicious season. By that time in The Lone Wolfess, Devin was kind of sus. Everyone indicated that he had received a lot of anticipated warnings. His actions following the season, such as breaking his word, disclosing private communications, and blatantly demeaning other women, just served to confirm those cautions even more. But that's not all, of course. Devin was apprehended in 2017 when he allegedly broke into his former girlfriend's Louisiana house. Diversion received testimony week after week stating that his former partner had also recorded a limitation request following the incident. The woman was not identified in the Stick Rouge police office's arrest warrant. She informed the cops that she and Devin had recently broken up and that he lived nearby. The woman attested that he had allegedly broken into her house and that Devin had given her some priceless stone jewelry, which was allegedly missing. She also confirmed to the authorities that Devin had arrived at her house, yelling at her and beating on the door. She had to document the controlling request as a result. And then, allegedly at some point following, Devin started a fire while appearing to make the real controlling request. The limiting request was already fixed, even if the robbery capture oath was publicly accessible. It included a handwritten account of a woman who said Devin put her in a strangling hold and spit on her and tossed a beverage at her, The unhitched female group did not locate it in their experience search after the reports were rectified. It appears that Jenn escaped a catastrophe. Time will merely determine what other warnings Devin may tuck away. In the wake of Devin Strader's little Instagram confessional, Jenn Tran had some choice words for him. Devin shared his perspective on the connection with the single woman in a lengthy video that he posted on Instagram on September 10th. Devin divided up screen grabs of text exchanges between Jenn and himself to support his version of events. It is obvious that he released these screen grabs without getting Jenn's permission or knowledge. Shortly after the video was uploaded, he removed it, but he couldn't halt its spread or reallocation. As of right now, shortly after receiving media attention, Jenn has responded to the entire experience. On the September 12th edition of the Vile Documents, Jenn made an appearance and discussed her reaction to Devin's video. "I have no clue about why somebody would do this, not to mention somebody I was locked into," she stated. "The most memorable thing you ever think of when you first connect with someone or start dating someone is never, goodness my golly. These texts may be impacted so that the entire world might see. That really is such a security breach," she said. "I felt so double-crossed, so slighted and truly recently resentful and disheartened." She outlined the main problem she had with the video. "I don't generally dislike him going out there and expressing whatever he might be thinking. However, I disapprove of him attacking my security and delivering texts without telling me, and without giving me notice. Certainly hard to sincerely refute those cautions." Jenn also observed that Devin advantageously concealed some information, while failing to conceal other extremely private information. Like, "What the heck is going on with my mother being on the internet, buddy? It was rude, and I don't think it was worth it at all." However, Jenn also disclosed that she had not viewed the entire video. "I'm not expecting it. I know what happens. I don't need to see a 13-minute film about it," the woman replied. "He has wasted a half year of my life. I refuse to give him even a single second, let alone 13 minutes. I'm ready to leave." Accordingly, Jenn maintains her stance on Devin and is still unmarried. Was Jenn Tran lying when she said she and Devin Strader broke up? Devin recently held the single woman actor accountable for doing just that. One might have assumed Devin would just leave things alone after how things ended between the two. However, Devin now claims that there is a problem with dishonesty developing. Anyhow, what specific examples are these? Devin uploaded a lengthy Instagram video on September 10th. At Lauren, a TikTok client, has subsequently recorded it. Devin tried to refute Jenn's claim that he was never infatuated in this video by highlighting everything he did to keep his relationship with her alive. He reserved the directing for couples, for example. "We went several meetings together," he stated. "In addition, Jenn and I were likewise doing individual advising with our separate advisors from the show at that point." On the day of the breakup, he also continued acting strangely. Taking everything into account, he insisted that the day was meant to be used for another advisory meeting. "I wasn't acting unusual on the day we split up. I really needed to see that happy couple visit and speak with her face-to-face about that. I made an effort to meet with her." Devin believed Jenn constrained his hand, as supposedly she wouldn't go if it was about to be a separation. Devin was also taken aback by Jenn's announcement that they were adopting an optimistic mindset while watching After the Last Rose. It was ridiculously unsettling to hear the manner in which Jenn depicted it, since that wasn't correct. And we both realized that that wasn't correct. Overall, Jenn guided everyone to have intense sadness for her. "I would have rather not battled with her," he continued. "That was not my intention. I didn't think I would go up there and argue. It was strange, though, that he thought he had a different version but chose not to share it at that time. It's possible that some viewers saw warning signs with this individual. In any case, he apologized to Jenn for the way things transpired and denied ever playing the person in issue. "She is the one who specifically needed a statement of regret, and I did apologize. I realized at the moment that I made a mistake, and I apologized to her for it. Looking back, I genuinely see that I made a bad decision. and I shouldn't be manipulating people's emotions, especially when it comes to their feelings.